Howdy guys, it's Don't Troll Me Bro, and once again, I'm here with a new video about a gun I have. And like my previous video, it's another used gun. It's a CZ-75B, made in the Czech Republic. This particular example was a military contract overrun made in 1996. So it was imported during the Clinton assault weapons ban. Don't think it can't happen again, especially you people thinking about voting for Hillary for some god-awful reason. Hillary for prison 2016. Anyway, like I said, CZ-75B, it's pretty incredible. I mean, how little these guns have changed. This particular example, obviously it's empty. There's no magazine in it. Aside from being imported with a 10-round magazine, and these grips, the anatomical grips here, is what they're called. So they have that wedge-shaped taper. See if you can actually see that. There you go. Wedge-shaped taper. It's virtually identical to CZ-75s being made today. The finish looks identical. And this gun, despite being 20 years old, I don't think the previous owner shot it very much. Fat-fingered in a way. It's in immaculate shape. I mean, I think I've shot it more than he has. I've put a couple hundred rounds through it at this point. I don't know what else I can say. I guess about 200 rounds, so not that many. But it's a phenomenal, incredibly accurate gun. I removed the magazine safety. I cannot stand mags that don't drop free. So it's not really magazine safety as much as the magazine break. The trigger is phenomenal on this. The previous owner must have done a trigger job, because in single action, hold on just a moment. Alright. In single action, this trigger is to die for. So obviously, you can carry a cocked and lock like a 1911. So just flip that off. There's your take up. That's that. The reset, hold on a moment again. Here is our reset, right there. I mean, that is phenomenal. I mean, for a double action, single action gun, I can see why these CZs have a cult following, and why, after the 1911, it's the most heavily copied handgun in existence. As I previously mentioned, this handgun came with a 10-round magazine. It came with another 17-round magazine, but it turns out that wasn't actually for a CZ-75. I think it's for a SIG. So I had to buy some extra magazines. Well, I didn't want to pay $45 a piece for CZ factory mags. And turns out Menkar may or may not be the OEM provider of the CZ magazines in the first place. I was like, well, let's go to the source. And I bought these on sale, I think, for $24. These are 17 round. Instead of having a metal base plate like some of the factory mags, these have a polymer base plate, which is, I think, how they fit in that extra round. So it does stick out a little bit more, but we're also talking about a service-sized handgun that weighs 2.5 pounds. So I don't think that extra quarter inch on the bottom is really going to make that much of a difference. This gun, wow, I mean, it just shoots lights out. I'm not that great of a pistol shot. I'm the first to admit it. But this gun make you think I'm a freaking marksman. It's incredible. I absolutely love it. And the best part about it was, since it was a used gun, even though it had no wear, I got it for an incredibly low price. Many of you may know that the newer CZ-P07 polymer frame handgun, and occasionally P09, can be found for well under $500, sometimes sub $400. Well, this gun was in that range. A new CZ-75 runs anywhere from about $500 to $600. I'm so glad I didn't pay that. I mean, plus I didn't have to do a trigger job. It's already been done for me. All I have to do is shoot it. As far as drawbacks, if you have a larger hand, these anatomical grips may not be for you. The newer style factory grips that are more of a rubber will probably fit most people better. And if I have to have one legitimate gripe against this gun, it would be that the sights kind of suck. But at least they're 3-dot and they're metal, so they're not like the crappy Glock sights or first generation PO7 sights that were, I believe they were plastic as well, and Walther PPQ, I think they have plastic sights as well. But metal sights, not a bad idea. And again, with the sights, there's actually not that many options if you want a U-notch rear sight with a, say, a fiber optic or, I'm sorry, a tritium front. Lots of options for fiber optic just because a lot of people use CZs as race guns, which I can see why. I mean, this is a durable, solid gun, and I cannot find a fault with it. This is just perfect. I love this thing. But I've gushed over the CZ enough. Thanks for watching my video, and if you have any questions about CZs, or at least older ones, just leave a comment. Y'all have a great day. Goodbye.